Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. If you are, where we do moon readings, pick a cards, and zodiac readings. Today we're doing a zodiac reading for Leo. A check-in if you're sun, moon, rising, or Venus, just to see what's going on in your energy generally. So let's just jump right in. I'm gonna get a few keywords for you guys. We have a guest star here, Leo, my dog. So, yeah. Mwah. You silly guy. All right, let's see. What's going on for Leos right now? What is some keywords that could help discern what is going on with them? Messy bed, messy head. Reunion. Awareness. Leo, honey. And fresh start. Okay. And I'm just going to get your advice cards from this deck. Let's see what's going on here. There's like an awareness that almost like you have more power than you think you do, I would say. Even when things are like a mess, I'm getting like with this messy bed, messy head, it's like you can always just kind of like clean up and have a fresh start, whether that's like metaphorically, like emotionally, you know, or like literally with your space, with things going on in your life. It's like you can always like clean up the mess no matter how bad it gets and getting, you know. It's like almost like not the student becoming the master, but the student realizing like, okay, they took their final exams and they passed or something like that. Let's see, let's just get 2 of these for you guys. You can recreate yourself at any time in any way. Yeah, that's kind of like the energy I was kind of getting. It says fierceness and vulnerability both have a place in you, and people put you in a box sometimes, think they know you, but they have no idea of the true depth of your soul. But okay, if you envy someone, it's because they're reflecting everything you could be if you would just believe in yourself. And then there was, don't be afraid to make a fuss if someone is violating you in any way. So there's this kind of, can you come sit right next to me? Come here, baby, right here. There's this sort of like empowered energy I feel that you're in, but not like in the way where I feel like you're having power over any particular person or situation. I just want to make sure you can see those. Okay. It's more that you're realizing that like the power that you have over yourself, again, to recreate yourself, to change your perspective in a situation. We also have this reunion and fresh start, so that could be a thing with somebody, like maybe you just recently reunited, or they're saying that if you kind of like recreate your energy, you can like manifest this new start with somebody. But we will see what the cards say. I feel like for right now, I'm getting a sense of like almost like a powerful energy, maybe like a rough kind of a situation, like actually being a good thing for you to be able to kind of get this new like awareness about how strong you are yourself. If you envy someone, it's because they're reflecting everything you could be if you just believe in yourself. Maybe you're kind of like, that's something that happened, you like looked around and you're like jealous of somebody for whatever reason, regarding like a relationship reason, or just that they're in a relationship and you're not, or like they have what you want as far as the career like that you would want, they're like in a spot you would like to be at, and it's like you're realizing if you would just believe in yourself, you can kind of create whatever you want. But there's also this energy of like standing up for yourself. Don't be afraid to make a fuss if someone is violating you in any way. I feel like you're just like unapologetic right now. That's like the word I would use for you guys. So what is Leo's general main vibe? Sun. Oh, I love that. And that's Leo energy as well. So that's really like essence, energy, self-awareness. Oh, awareness. Yeah. self-awareness, though. That's like kind of what I was getting. Like, you're realizing the power that you hold, and life force, spirit, creativity. There is, yeah, you can recreate yourself. And creativity, a lot of times, it's like we think of like, oh, like you're a painter, or you're, I don't know, like an artist or something like that. But like creativity can just be about creating yourself, yeah, creating your life, creating the kind of like person you want to be. And it's like, if you envy someone, that's kind of what I feel like. It's because they're reflecting everything you could be if you just believe in yourself. Like, you might be like, oh, I'm not that, that's not me. But that could be you if you decided you wanted to be that way. And I feel like that's what I'm getting here, that kind of like fresh outlook where nothing is impossible. Like, I can kind of make the what I deemed as impossible almost like become possible. Something like that. Self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and then father. This is kind of like a father energy here as well. So maybe there's something like that where you're either like breaking away from like maybe like your father's expectations, or you're realizing if your father is the person that you envy, that you're more like them than you think, or you could be if you would just kind of tweak certain habits and behaviors of yours, depending on whatever one it is. So let's see, for your like feminine energy, we're gonna do like your relationships, like the softer side of my Leos. What's going on? 10th house, reputation, career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, empire. Again, that's that kind of boss Capricorn energy. I feel like you're just kind of like taking a stand for yourself. Again, like there's that kind of, don't be afraid to make a fuss. It's like if someone's not, just you're taking a more like authoritative role in your own love life, where maybe you were like passive in the past and you're just kind of like, oh, like whatever kind of like comes my way or whatever, like, or it's more like allowing people to treat you in a way that you didn't really appreciate. But it's like now it's like you're not afraid. Maybe it's that song, I don't give a damn about my reputation. Like, it's just kind of like whatever, like I will speak up if I'm not happy, or if I feel like I'm being disrespected or something like that. It's like there is something about like guarding your reputation, but not in a way where you're like trying to control it, but you're just like, no, like if something's not flying, like something's not okay with me, like I will speak up and I will recreate myself over somewhere else. It's pretty cool. This is pretty happy energy. Not even necessarily like happy, but I feel like it's like very hopeful, I would say. Like almost like you're looking forward, like if I can get through these kinds of situations, like I can, like if I can get through the bad, why can't I create the good, kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever issue or test or like problems you've just recently had, I feel like it's like the sun coming out after the storm, and it's like giving you like a sort of I can do anything attitude. I wasn't really asking, I'm so sorry. For your career and your masculine energy over here, the tougher side of my Leos, what is going on? That was Pisces that just fell, so we'll see what comes out, but I wasn't really asking a question yet. So, oop, what's going on for the Leos up in here? Oop. Uranus revolution. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, lightning. And then we have the Ascendant on the back of the deck, which I think is, no, I'm not going to say that because I don't know. First impressions, worldview, mission statement. I feel like this is like whatever you've just gone through. Again, it's like you have this kind of like this epiphany where it's like, oh, like I'm not like I'm the shit, but like I'm like so much better than I thought I was. Like I'm so much stronger than I thought I was, and I'm so much like, there's just like I was saying, unapologetic, like radical self-acceptance, because the sun is all about your essence and just like the real you, like your spirit and things like that. And it's like you're like honoring who you are, and you're like not even, it's just like you're like, you know what, I like who I am. And if it's like, and if other people don't, it's like, you know, like no, like just it's this energy of like again, you'll make a fuss if someone's not respecting you, but you're also realizing that the people that you're maybe like made you feel bad about yourself in the past, that you were comparing yourself to, it's like you could be on that level. Like you are on that level. You just, the only difference is you don't think that you are. And this innovation, this is about your career and stuff like that. So it's like you could have had like a really good idea. You could be really, with the lightning, I'm getting like excited about something. Because Uranus is like the Fool energy, so you could be starting like a new thing. Yeah, fresh start. And that's kind of like on this side here. So I feel like you just got like a really good idea, or like a really good plan, or just you're had a perspective shift where you're realizing even like the job that you like is like really fun or really good for testing you. Like, but you're like seeing the benefit of it, and you're looking at the whole situation differently. And it feels, even if it's not an actual fresh start, like you're switching jobs, it feels like a fresh start in this situation. All right, I wasn't asking a question. Clarify the sun energy for my Leos. Oh my God, the sun. Like, I can't. That's so cool. But yeah, it's like after like kind of being in the dark. And I got this card the other day, and I've never gotten it from this, but I never even noticed that she's sitting like on top of like a mountain. She's not on it, she's like floating in the air, but it's like she's up there at the top and still contemplating, and it's like realizing that you can like overcome your challenges. It's like getting some sort of clarity and this radical self-acceptance. It's like the arms open, kind of just like barefoot in the grass. Like, yes, like the natural me, like, is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I like who I am. I'm getting a vibe like that. Like, I'm appreciating who I am. Even if other people don't, they can get lost. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I like who I am, and I'm like embracing like exactly who I am without putting on airs, without trying to like kind of project a certain image of myself. Just the me that is me every day when I wake up in the morning, before I put my makeup on, before I drink my protein shake, before I do whatever, you know. It's like I like who I am, and I feel like it's taken you a long time to get here, but you're really just like appreciating your own essence. Like, good for you. And this is like double Leo energy here. Like, I love that came out. So for your softer side, the 10th house reputation, what is this energy here? Ooh, okay, that's way too many. But it was the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the 9 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, and then the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And for this Uranus energy, for your career, we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, and then the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, right, your whole outlook on things has changed and shifted to a more positive thing. I feel like it was almost like, again, it feels like a revolution, because I feel like a lot of time was spent in this energy trying to figure everything out, listening to the voices in your head, and again, like looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing somebody that is trapped and unable to figure it out. It's kind of like a frustrated, stuck kind of an energy. But then it's like this lightning came. I'm seeing it as like this lightning came and just like fried all these cords and like freed you. And it was just this perspective shift, or it was just this epiphany, like I was saying, that just kind of like came in and like broke the bonds that you were keeping on your own self. Again, there's this energy of letting go. She's throwing the baton in the air, making the decision. Like, oh, like everything is okay. Like, you know, and being, again, like excited. There's a lot of fire here, here, and here. So it's like being like excited about what's next, and like realizing that almost like you can withstand anything. And I feel like you are trying to like recreate, whether it's yourself, whether it's like a new, I don't want to say a new persona as in like it's not going to be the real you, but you're just like recognizing like the lighter sides, because you dark and light, like this is you recognizing the lighter sides of yourself. This is you like, because I feel like people have a tendency to only look in the mirror and see like the darker sides, you know? And like they like, what's that song? It's called Immune by Groenland, Groenland. but it's like when I look into my precious mirror and it only shows my darkest features. I try to get a grip on the old me, but you take it away when you're on the scene. So with this reunion, it's like, again, I feel like there's someone kind of coming in, like making you question things, and I feel like something like that could have just happened, but it's like you came out the other side like stronger, lighter, and brighter than you even ever were. And it's like, it's they're like, and it's not even them, but like this situation has like, is it imbued you? Is that how you say that word? IMBUED. Imbued you with like such a strength, because like we have a lot of Leo energy, and like Leo is the strength card, even though it didn't come out. Oh, but like I did just pick this up and I got to the King of Wands where there's a lion. So I feel like that's like that Leo energy of like that strength energy, because there's always a lion like usually on the strength card. And it's like, I feel like you are the lion. Like, you know, it's not like you're taming a lion. Like, you've, like, become the lion. And, like, but a nice lion. Like, you know, it's this Page of Wands. It's like you're not, you know, a ferocious... I mean, I guess you can be, but for the most part, you're just, like, recognize your own strength and recognize the lighter aspects of yourself, and you see yourself not just in like the dark, like you're seeing yourself as the light as well, and you're choosing to focus on that, and that in and of itself is recreating your life for you in a way. Like you don't really have to like sit there and be like, what do I want to do, what do I want to be? It's like just having this attitude is a revolution in and of itself. And as far as this reunion, I want to know what that is. Should I get a clarifier? Let's just get one. Step by step, grounding, and one more, I feel. 2 wrongs don't make a right. So again, I feel like, right, don't be afraid to make a fuss. I feel like something happened with another person where it was kind of like a game of like ping pong, I want to say. And it's like, again, like I feel like it's like you've turned your back, like, I don't know, like for whatever reason in the moment, like something, whether you were reuniting with an old friend, an old lover, or whatever it was, it's like you're kind of just like, like throwing the baton, like do whatever you want. Like, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right. I feel like you're trying to take the high road. I feel like also though, like you have processed your emotions here, because I feel like there was this kind of like messy kind of an energy, but I also feel like you processed your emotions and then you started to like pick up the pieces step by step, ground yourself. I feel like almost like this reunion should be in reverse. Because it's like I can see that it wasn't exactly something positive in and of itself, but like it was for you in the way that it like stimulated your growth here. But it's like this fresh start energy, I feel like is like, again, there's like this there's a lot of energy about the self and your essence, and the way it kind of just like made your energy kind of be happy again, which seems like an opposite effect of like if something like kind of happened unexpectedly or something that you didn't want. But it's like it made you like believe in yourself more and like imbued you with like more strength and hopefulness about yourself. So it changed your whole outlook, and yeah, you've definitely like changed the way you were like thinking about these sorts of things. And with the Queen of Swords, a lot of times like on the cards, if you look at like the King of Swords, there's a bunch of like, I think this could be something like where somebody like ghosted you, or like, you know, where like, because birds represent communication. So like I was saying, on the King of Swords, there's usually like a bunch of birds, but on the Queen, there's only one. So it almost like to me is like an energetic imbalance where like you're giving more than the other person, whether that's actually like communication, like messages, texts, phone calls, whatever it is, like giving gifts, anything. But it could just also be energetically, you know? And it's like, I think you've decided to take this experience step by step, you know? You don't want revenge. It's like living well is the best revenge. And like, that's like what you're trying to do for yourself. Not even for this person, but just for yourself. Like your focus is yourself right now. So All right, Leo, keep doing your thing. I think this is amazing. And I'm really proud of you because I know it's like tough to take kind of like a situation like this. But again, with the grounding and step by step, I think like maybe you, again, it's like you got in that mode where you're like, all right, like what can I fix in my life right now to make myself feel better? Like how can I like clean up or get responsible? Like, you know, start going to the gym. Like I'm getting like almost Mercury, like 6th house energy where you're Virgo energy where you're doing like you can recreate yourself, you're doing better habits and you're like, okay, I just have to get in a good vibe. If I start doing these like nice and good things for myself, like yeah, responsibilities, achievement, competence, it's like the rest will follow. Like I'll feel better like eventually. It's like those superficial things. That's some advice from the good wife, Alicia Florrick. She says it in the first episode. She's like, it's the superficial things that matter now. Like, go home, take a shower. She's talking to her client that's like getting out of jail and like is about to start her trial. She's like on house arrest. Go home, take a shower, put on some makeup, like not for anyone else, for you. Like, it's the superficial things that matter now. It's like those kinds of things I think kind of got you started, and now it's like this whole fresh start and like really good energy. So all right, Leos, we're gonna leave it there. I wish you guys all the best, all the luck and love in the world. If you like this reading, please leave me some love. Like, comment, or subscribe, and I will catch you in the next reading, okay? Bye.